Hey, what's up guys, it's Jenny, and today on the Foundation we are doing the first time tag. Not like that, you pervs. I'm pretty sure everyone has been on YouTube long enough to know that the first time tag is actually a tag where I answer questions about my first object, my first YouTube video, and things like that. So without further ado, I'm gonna look the questions on my phone and I'm gonna answer them for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my first time tag, and let's get to it. Okay, so the first YouTube video I ever watched, and it was a Damon Fist video about Valentine's Day, and basically I think he had an obsession with Taylor Swift at the time. And he was such a sweet and nice YouTuber, and I have no idea if he's still going on or what happened to him. Basically, Damon Fizzy was my first ever YouTube video. First person I subscribed to on YouTube. I think it's between Marcus Butler and Dennis on a Fire. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure like I saw them both at the same time. And yeah, so it's between those two. I'm not sure which one I subscribed to first, but yeah, it's either Marcus Butler TV or Dennis on a Fire. Do you still talk to your first love? See, I'm still pretty young. I'm like 16, so I've never been in love. I only had like one boyfriend, and it was just like a week-long relationship in which we didn't even go on a date. We just kind of like talked, and we were just like, yeah, sure, we're dating. Oh my god, this is awesome. And then he broke up with me over a text that said, see you when I see you. Cold-hearted fucking bastard. So no, I don't talk to my first love, and I have never been in love anyway, so unless you count 5 Seconds of Summer, then yeah, I'm totally in love with them, but not, I don't have any shots with them, so yeah. First kiss, my first kiss was at 14. I was just walking peacefully down the hallway, and he just came by and kissed me, and I was just totally like in shock, so I didn't react to it. Apparently I was so uptight that I was just like, oh, that he thought if he kissed me, then I was gonna give him something in return. So yeah, that's the story about my first kiss. Just like an idiot guy thought it would be a good idea to kiss me to try to get something in return. First alcoholic drink. It was sangria, and it's really strong. So I remember like the first time I tried it, I was really young. I was like 14, 13. It drank like half the thing because I was just like between sips, and then I was so wasted afterwards. I wasn't hangover because I didn't get like the headaches or anything, but I was just so wasted. I have no idea what bad trip got over me, but like I was just talking shit and just being all weird and walking around wobbling, and it was just so freaking hilarious apparently, because my dad and my brother were just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we told you that Verona was coming for you and you cried. So yeah, you should probably abstain from alcohol because it's like, you're hilarious, but that's not good. My first car. I haven't had a car, I'm sorry, I don't drive. My first job was volunteer teaching job at my old middle school basically. I skipped 2 grades and I always was done with my school since like really early. So my teachers decided to kind of give me extra work as a kindergarten teacher. And basically I was a teacher's assistant, and I used to take care of little kids. Kind of figures why I don't like kids now. My first pet was a dog. I think her name was Cosita or something like that, where Cosita means stinky. We're so creative with names. And she was a rescue dog, and I think she died giving birth or something like that, and it's kind of like, it's sad because I don't remember her, but I know I've seen pictures of her, and I kind of have a little bit of memory of like me being small and playing with the dog, but I don't really remember the dog. My first celebrity crush, oh my, holy. I'm pretty sure my first celebrity crush was Nat Wolff from Naked Brothers Band, which I feel really embarrassed about. I don't know, what's his life now? I think he's the guy from The Fault in Our Stars, like the best friend, but I have no idea. But yeah, Nat Wolff was my first celebrity crush back in 2008 when they were still performing and things like that. And they performed in the Kid Choice Awards, and they were just like, oh, this big thing, this huge deal. He was just like, I was in love with that dude. I saw all the movies and the TV show, and I bought the albums. I was whipped. I was whipped before I knew what whipped was. I was just so into it, bro. So into it. First real boyfriend. I have never had a boyfriend. I've never been on a date, and I've never really been into the whole relationship thing. Well, not because I didn't want to, but because I'm not really good at conversation, and I can't flirt even if my life depended on it. I can't flirt, and I've never really had a boyfriend, so yeah, that question is still sad. Who was the first person to text me today? I have to research that. was Mackenzie from my update account on Twitter, which I'm gonna put the links down below. Yeah, so Mackenzie was the first person to not text me but message me this morning, and the first person I talked to, so yeah, I'm gonna count that. Who was your first grade teacher? I think her name was Escabi, Mrs. Escabi, and I don't know, she was quite a mean teacher. Like, her teacher's assistant was the sweetest lady ever, but she was kind of mean. She was really like strict and mean and young, and it was kind of a little bit weird. And we all loved this other teacher that used to teach like at another classroom, and we would constantly just escape there because we didn't like our teacher. But at the end of the day, like, we still finished the year with her. Where was my first sleepover? My first sleepover was at a beach house, and the beach house was unfurnished, and it had a really high air conditioning, and the windows didn't have like any blinds, so we had to put like bed sheets as the blinds, and it was so cold we ended up sleeping outside, and there were mattresses on the floor because there were no like beds, so we were just on the floor. Yeah, it was at my friend's beach house, and there was a pool. We just stayed there for like a weekend, and it was so cool. Next question is the first thing I did this morning. Snooze my alarm. Yeah, I was supposed to wake up at 10:30 because I'm homeschooled, so I don't really have a schedule. So I woke up at 10:30, but then I realized I still kind of like wanted to sleep more, so I put the snooze on like 3 times, and then I woke up like at 10:50 something, and then I checked my phone. First concert I ever went to was Justin Bieber. First broken bone. My first broken bone was, I think it was around my elbow. Fell, and when I fell, basically I put my hands like that to kind of like push my body up because I didn't want my face to be on the floor. And when I did, apparently like my bone broke. Thing is, I actually didn't know it was broken. It happened, my aunt thought it was just dislocated, so she kind of like placed it back, and we kind of continued with our daily lives. And then the day afterwards, I had a test at school I did not study for, so I actually faked being in pain. And my aunt, since she's a doctor, she was just like, okay, so I'll take you to the hospital. And I was just like, okay. It's like, anyways, you weren't gonna find anything. And it turns out it was actually broken, but it had healed so fast. Like, they just put up like a posterior cast for like 2 days, and then when they took me to the actual doctor to actually put the cast, he was just like, it's healed. You can't put a cast on a bone that's already healed. So yeah, I have super healing powers. Or the bone was just like so slightly fractured, I really didn't need anything. But yeah, I like to believe I actually have powers. So let's... Superpowers, bro. First movie I remember seeing. I'm pretty sure I have a really traumatizing experience. Like, the first thing I remember seeing is The Day After Tomorrow, which is just like a terrifying movie, and it used to give me nightmares when I was a kid. And then another movie I remember seeing as a kid was Alien, and it's just the scene where the alien's crawling out of a person's stomach. And I think those scenes traumatized me so much. Up to this day, they're the only like childhood scenes, movie scenes I remember. My life is fucked up, bro. First sport I was involved in. I was never really involved into sports. I used to play soccer because I really loved soccer, and I wanted to go to the FIFA, and I actually tried to learn Portuguese, but it didn't. See, things didn't work out and I couldn't go, but I loved soccer, so I tried playing it, and I sucked at it, and I fell, and I broke one of my lower vertebrae basically, which made like a reaction around my neck, and now I have really bad neck pains like sometimes. So yeah, thanks to that really bad fall for playing a sport that I wasn't good at. My first tweet was actually supporting the soccer team like that I really like. It's called Real Madrid, and basically I posted ready for the game a la Madrid. Go team, basically a la Madrid. First tweet I ever posted was ready for the game a la Madrid. My first Facebook profile picture, oh my god, I need to research this. Fuck. This was my first ever profile picture. Oh my god. This is bad. Oh my. How about I skip you a trip down memory lane and just finish up with this tag, okay? And last but not least, my first piercing. I have my ears pierced, and I'm allergic to earrings, so I can't wear piercings. I'm allergic to the metal they're made of, basically. I would get such a bad infection. They'd have to rip it off, literally. I'm allergic to gold, silver, and just mineral metal, so I can't have anything that's among those lines. So yeah, I can't have any piercings. Aww, which is happening. Poor child. And that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. We post new videos every day, and I'll see you guys next Monday.